As the Earth's temperature increases and the number of natural disasters increases as well, the question remains, is global warming real? Is global warming the fault of humans, or is this a natural phenomenon that happens periodically in the Earth's cycle? Today, I will be persuading you to believe that global warming is in fact real and has been caused by human activity. I will cover how both the greenhouse effect and natural disasters play a key role in global warming. I will also cover how humans are a direct cause for both. Now, what exactly is the greenhouse effect? Typically, solar radiation from the sun bounces off the Earth's surface, back into space. However, when carbon dioxide, CO2, or other pollutants collect in the Earth's atmosphere, they absorb that solar radiation. The gases trap the heat and cause the planet's temperature to rise. This process is known as the greenhouse effect. How exactly are humans responsible for the greenhouse effect, though? Well, according to the Natural Resources Defense Council, in the United States, the burning of fossil fuels to make electricity is the largest source of heat, trapping pollution. This produces about 2 billion tons of CO2 every year. Coal-burning power plants are by far the biggest polluters. The country's second largest source of carbon pollution is, not surprisingly, the transportation system. This includes cars, buses, trains, airplanes. This in itself generates 1.7 billion tons of CO2 emissions every year. That's not good. This affects the weather and explains why we've been having more extreme weather, because the greenhouse directly correlates with the increase in natural disasters. In most recent years, we have seen a rise in hurricanes, floods, droughts, and heat waves. According to the Environmental Defense Fund, higher temperatures boost evaporation, which dries out the soil in the summer, thus intensifying drought in many areas. One of these areas is Australia. According to Climate Energy College, the millennium drought from 1997 to 2009 was one of the most severe. It was worse in southwestern and southeastern Australia. It was caused by poor rainfall during the cool season. This drought was larger in area and larger than any other drought in southern Australia from the last 400 years. As more evaporation leads to more moisture in the atmosphere, rainfall intensifies. This results in more intense hurricanes, such as Hurricane Harvey that occurred in August of 2019. That was a Category 4 hurricane that devastated parts of the U.S., the Caribbean, and Latin America. The rise in temperature also causes land-based ice to melt. Now, land-based ice is different from glaciers. When glaciers melt, because they float on top of the water when they melt, it doesn't cause a change in the ocean, the level of the ocean. However, when land-based ice melts, it causes the sea levels to rise. And according to the EDF, the rise in sea levels leads to higher storm surges and more floods. Around half of the sea level rise since the 1900s comes from the expansion of warming oceans triggered by human-caused global warming. Now, some people might say, pause. I don't believe in this. According to the best value schools, some people do not believe in climate change. Some don't believe in climate change because of 1, their personal experiences, 2, distrust of science, or 3, simply the lack of strong evidence connecting global warming and human activity. Today, I've talked about the greenhouse effect, how it directly relates to natural disasters, and how humans are the direct cause for both. So starting today, I want you to make conserving energy a top priority in your daily routine and every decision that you make as a consumer. Next time you're out purchasing new appliances, look for products with the government's energy saver label, because according to the NRDC, they meet a higher standard for energy efficiency than the minimum federal requirements. Even when you purchase a new car, look for one with higher gas mileage and lower emissions. I want you to make clean power a top priority. Thank you.